Forces Camp 121, 810. Then. Forces Camp 121, file left. Palawan ceremonial band, file center, on parade.
parade will now welcome the reviewing officer, Colonel Campbell Smith, Commander of the Victorian Australian Army Cadet Brigade. Colonel Smith grew up in Perth and entered the Officer Cadet School Portsea in January of 1984, graduating in December into the Royal Australian Engineer Corps. He served in the Australian Regular Army until January 2007, when he transferred to the Army Reserves. Highlights of his career include regimental command appointments at troop, squadron and regimental level, commanding 22 construction Chief of Staff at the Defence Aviation Safety Authority in Melbourne.
Grade A10! Shut! Grade General Salutes present!
The parade commander will now move the parade into position for the march past. As the cadets march past, you can observe that those on parade will be given an eyes right as they pass the reviewing officer. This custom derives from medieval times when there were freemen and bondmen. Freemen were trained archers and were always able for war, whilst bondmen were not permitted to bear arms. A freeman could look a knight in the face, but a bondman was obliged to bow his head and look at the ground. The custom of eyes right symbolises quality in the Queen's service of her soldiers at arms, and is the parading cadets' way of paying compliments to the reviewing officer, the equivalent to a salute.
Parade! Move to the right in threes! Right! Turn!
parade commander will now position the parade for an advance and review order. This movement first appeared in the British Armed Forces in a manual produced in 1788 by General Sir David Dundas as the final stage of a series of 18 movements intended to create standardised military tactics in the British Army. The performance of this series of movements became a means of reviewing a unit's preparedness and efficiency for battle. The final movement, the advance and review order, symbolises the clearance of the battlefield, concluding with a present arms to indicate that no offensive spirit was held toward the inspecting officer.
Parade will advance in review order by the centre. Quick! Parade! General salutes present! Arms! Parade A10! Shun! Parade, stand at ace. Parade, stand easy.
The reviewing officer is now invited to come forward and present the awards for students of merit and instructors of merit for each course, the bronze commendation. The Ducks of the Senior Leaders course receives a silver commendation, and the Ducks of the Cadet Under Officer Warrant Officer course receives a gold commendation. The student of merit is determined not only by academic success, but for displaying outstanding coursemanship and demonstrating the core AAC values of service, courage, integrity, respect, and excellence. For Courses Camp 1 of 2021, the commendation recipients for Student of Merit are Junior Leaders Course, Cadet Sarah Zakolatu from Sirius College Army Cadet Unit. Senior Leaders Course, the Student of Merit is Cadet Lance Corporal Samuel O'Connor from 305 ACU Surrey Hills. Cadet Under Officer Warrant Officer course, the Student of Merit is Cadet Sergeant Ambrose Dermody from 311 ACU Mildura.
Ma'am.
The final awards are AAC commendations for the Instructor of Merit for each course. These awards are determined by the Chief Instructor of Courses Camp and presented to a member of the directing staff from each course who has best exemplified the qualities and attributes of a cadet instructor and who has discharged their duties to the highest standard expected for each course. The Instructors of Merit are, for Junior Leaders course, CUO Abigail Vrens from 32 Battalion HQ. Senior Leadership course, Cadet Warrant Officer Class 2 Julian Randall from 38 ACU Shepparton. Cadet Under Officer and Warrant Officer course, Cadet Warrant Officer Class 1 Jack Hugh from Camberwell Grammar School ACU.
I would like to acknowledge the cadet family and friends who have made the trek to Puckapunyal, and to the Army, cadet staff, Army personnel and cadets participating in this parade. I thank you for your support to the Australian Army Cadet Program. Army cadets have been a part of the military landscape in Australia for over 150 years. Their story highlights a belief in what is good about Australia's youth, a faith in their ability to develop their potential as citizens, and acknowledges the intrinsic worth of Army's skills, values and ethos in assisting in this development. The program is a partnership between Army and the community and fosters an environment in which our youth can develop self-esteem, learn the importance of being part of a community and enhance their sense of service to the community and to the nation. Army Cadets is a leading national youth development organisation which embraces the character, ethos and values of the Australian Army. Cadets are actively encouraged to apply the defence values of service, courage, respect, integrity and excellence in uniform and in their everyday lives. Camps like the one we are conducting at Puckapunyal this week provide cadets the opportunity to develop individual skills, including leadership, initiative and problem solving. These camps are conducted safely and are fun, but they are also very challenging. I congratulate our cadets on their exemplary achievements, both as directing staff and as students. The parade you witnessed today demonstrates the high standards our cadets set for themselves and strive for during their training. I especially note the determination and the resilience of the cadets as they prepared this very complicated parade, given the very short time frame we had allowed for it in the program, due to the fact that many of the cadets were learning to do drill in this sort of format for the first time over this course. And also the fact that yesterday in their preparation time, the weather was absolutely abysmal, 3 degrees and raining, and they just kept fighting on until they got it right. Well done to the senior cadets who planned and organised the parade, and to all the cadets who so courageously executed the parade, despite the rather adverse weather yesterday, and it's not all that great today. We are all aware of the disruption caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, but rest assured, we are demonstrating today and have been demonstrating all year that the Victorian Australian Army Cadet Brigade will continue to parade within COVID-19 safety guidelines in order to deliver a unique youth development program to our cadets. This is only possible due to the professionalism, agility and dedication of our adult cadet staff volunteers, our Army personnel and our brilliant cadets. And there is some help, I believe, from family and friends. And it's great to see so many of you come on today to witness what I think has been a fantastic parade. To our guests, thank you for your support. To our cadets, well done on another professionally organised and executed parade. I wish you all good soldiering. Thank you for your fantastic efforts. Cheers.
The parade will now farewell the reviewing officer.
Parade! Parade 810! 10! Parade! General salutes present! On!
The cadets will now depart the parade ground under the direction of Regional Cadet Under Officer Matthew Marinon.
Parade 810! Shut! Parade! Move to the right in threes! Right! Turn!
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes today's parade. On behalf of all of those at Courses Camp 1 of 2021, thank you for attending. A huge congratulations to all attendees. All cadets are now under the direction of their course staff. I will now hand over to Major Pike for further direction for cadet selection.
Thank you.